Hold on. And then we got this. And then now I got this. And I'm here. Look at that. Just like a trained professional. That wasn't my fault. That was the kid leaving some fucked up settings on the machine. But I handled it. That's right. Like a trained professional, I fucking handled it. That's what I'm telling you. That's when I did this. You knew. That means don't fucking keep typing. That means wait. This is the international symbol for hang on a second. For hold on one fucking second. I'm doing something. As every parent knows. Oh, for Christ's sake. All right. Who's in here today? Who's toying with my emotions at this level? Beautiful Disaster's in. Dawson's in. Trippy Pineapple saying hit the like and subscribe. Allie is commentating with the big blue wrench. She will knock you the fuck out if you mess up, if you don't behave yourself. She'll take you down. Dude says hello. General last weekend in Southern California next Tuesday night. Heading to Denver. There we go. You got to keep trucking, baby. You guys are the lifeblood of the universe. I'm telling you, truckers have played the biggest role possible. Yeah, I'm not discounting everybody else, but they are important. Nostrax is back. Haven't seen him in a while. Glad he's taking a chance to tune in. Maddie B with the voice that I can't stand. Fucking because it's cooler than mine. Fuck that guy. Keith Lanternelli's in here. Callie Cat's there. Yes, I know. Sound check. Ashley Beth Crawford. Dude, can you hear that? New name in there, and rock drummer Tucker's checking it out. Wise Noak's back. Bum, 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 bum. Mrs. Four Watton. I knew there was no sound. I did this. I was working on it. I was figuring it out. I wasn't just rambling. I wasn't just reciting the Gettysburg Address, which I can do, by the way, 7 years ago. Our father. Do I know it? Yeah, I could say it. Most of it. Paraphrase. I could paraphrase the Gettysburg Address. It's possible. Oh, that subscriber didn't make it. David Faulkner's in here too. Multiverse Media Space. I'm scrolling back up. Okay, Justin Lauren's in. Dum, bum, bum. Christian James, Amanda Libby. Dirty Knobs decided to show up. Well, goddamn about time, Dirty Knobs. Mike Perkins is checking in again. Boom, 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 boom. I can't keep that one. I don't even have to look. That's fried. I didn't even get to the name. I just saw the fucking balloons and puffs and unicorns. That's fried. Fried took some good acid and had a bad trip. I think we all been there. I'm telling you what, those subscribers in here were here since I started working on Streamlabs for everybody, trying to get pictures and stuff ready. That's how, it's just from a little bit ago. Uh-oh. No, still all in there. We got 2 members and a bunch of them. That's just like in the last hour or so, maybe a little over, of me working in here. That becomes active when I pull Streamlabs up. Then the jar goes active and things start doing their stuff while I'm working on it. So I just let them in there. Fuck it. We're good. All right. Romy's in here too. Hope I didn't miss anybody, but I guarantee I did. Trey Z, member for 4 months, bottom of the Glass Nation. Early happy 4th. I got LED lights running on my porch in time for the holiday. Make sure that your house doesn't burn down or you don't have psychosis controls with the LED lights. I saw a video where some dude was fucking losing his goddamn mind about LED lights and the control factor. My son-in-law confirmed that he works with the Marine Corps, and he says that's their favorite weapon is LED lights. It just fucks the shit out of everybody. Forget bullets. You gotta fucking be kidding me, man. They storm the beaches with LED lights. It fucking renders the enemy helpless. I heard tell. That's the story I remember, give or take a lie or two. All right. Nicholas Newton's in here. Well, God damn it, Nicholas, is that what you're asking me to do right now? Are we starting off there? Are we getting heavy, baby? We're going to run this thing to midnight? How do we start? We start right here. I'm going to wait and see what happens. Callie Cat's in there. Happy 4th all. Thank you, Callie. Two Bears, Walter, welcoming Walter. Fuck, you fucked me up, Two Bear, and I haven't even been drinking yet. There we go. Jake, my man. Two Bear, Mrs. 4, Lion, GX Patrick, Nicholas again, Marshall Whitfield, Wise and Oak. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's got me covered now. Went too fast for you guys. Kevin Grimes, Maddie B, Dawson. It goes too fast. I can't say them all. I'm sorry. There's too much. Who fucking turned in juice boxes? Who fucking put in Michael Bardwell? Those aren't even juice boxes. That's some diet sand drink with blackberries in the bottom. What the fuck is that? You want Michael Bardwell? You're gonna raise a glass of sand with fucking blackberries in it. You trying to choke the rest of us out? You don't like us here? Somebody doesn't like us. Look at all the subscribers we got coming in. Look at this. It is a banner night. Oh, And he stayed. It's a banner night, I'm telling you. All right, you guys. Oh, and Amanda Levy. Well, she did coffee. It's all right. She's just trying to focus. Amanda's just trying to focus. Leave her alone. Cup of coffee. She's going to be fine. All right, I'm drinking it now. Let's go. Didn't even open my training wheels. What the fuck's wrong with me? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. I don't like the sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating. And it gets everywhere. It's true. It is true. But that is how you sandpapered the inside of your throat to challenge me in those voice competitions, you goddamn Nazi, you goddamn socialist, you goddamn Republican. They're all the same, right? Nazis and socialists, Republicans, right? We all wear the same colors. Red, white, and purple, baby. All right, so yes, we are getting very close to July 4th. I would like to say happy 4th to all of you, since I probably won't see or hear from you on the 4th directly. I would like to tell you all have a happy 4th of July. Try to be as safe as you can. If you're going to blow something up, make sure you blow yourself up. Don't harm your neighbors. Don't burn your neighbor's fucking house down. If you're going to be an idiot, burn your own house down. That's the rule. That's the goddamn rule. Keep the kids safe. Teach them how to use explosives carefully. All right? That's important. What do we have? In California, we have safe and sane fireworks. I swear I could probably take the biggest safe and sane, politically correct firework they have and shove it in my mouth and light it, and I wouldn't even know. Whiskey's stronger than the shit they sell here. They've tamed it down so much, it's just colorful. That's all it is. Nothing with any pizzazz. Where's the character of 4th of July? Where's the fireworks that used to do something? Where's a firework that goes half a mile in the sky, explodes, and turns into a red dragon, and then flies around the neighborhood? Where's that? I saw that one time. Well, it was in a movie, but still, I saw it. That's the kind of shit I want. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, look at who's here. Tomash. Wait. Is that Tomash? Because now it's a different picture with the general. It's got to be Tomash. He didn't put an Israeli flag up there, though. Tomash, if that's you, I love you, brother. I didn't recognize the name change, my friend. It's Tomash. If that's him, then it's the right guy. But even if it's not, the Tomash I'm referring to, my brother from another mother, we went to different high schools together in Israel. Just ask, I'll tell you. He is the one who is our number one Israeli manning the border over on the eastern continent of the bottom of the glass nation. He's our guy. Yeah, it's a true story. No, I was there. I shook hands. We had it. Okay, so we got so much ridiculous, stupid stuff to talk about tonight. Gen X Mom, are you around? Do you want me to hold off? I'm not going to say it right now anyway, but the stuff you were working on a little bit ago, did you get that squared away for me or no? Oh, well, okay. We won't go back to that then. Mrs. B saying hi to Larry. I love it when you guys say hello to each other. Nothing does better. There's a group of you that will pay attention to new people. I dig that a ton. I can't always get to everybody. Thank you for doing that. Noster X turned my whole screen orange. Any news on Oklahoma meet and greet? Gonna bring 45-foot RV. Yeah. I don't have the dates yet. Noster X put $20. Hold on. I got to see what this does here. Just give me a second. It may not do anything, but I got to see. Well, one subscriber gone. That was $20 well spent. Nostra X, not yet, but it keeps getting moved around. They're trying to make it a really, really big event. I personally think they're trying to pick a weekend when I can't go, when I won't be available. But I keep shuffling my stuff around, so they may be stuck with us. But as soon as they get it locked in, they're trying to do a big event. They want to fill a 7,000-seat arena. And they're bringing in other creators. The big band Fist of Five is going to do their thing. It's going to be a gig. When I know more, you'll know more. I swear. I promise. I wouldn't lie about something like that. You lie to your friends, and I'll lie to mine. But let's not lie to each other. Another subscriber. He didn't make it. Oh my God, that's so fucking funny. All right. So what was it? Oh, please quit sending me emails about. I don't have one about the big fucking the beer steins, the big ones with the handle on them. You know, the General's hard 9 inches. Don't ask. They're gone. They're sold. They're out. Don't ask for those anymore. I didn't order anymore. I'm not getting any more. If you've got one, they're almost on their way. They're getting close to being on their way to you. But that's it. We're done. Please quit emailing me. Where do I get one? How do I find one? People are talking. I don't have them. I even got an email from somebody on TikTok, and we didn't even show them on TikTok. And somebody said, hey, I heard about these steins. Is there any left? No, none left, man. It's fucking over. You had your chance. That was it. All right. So, oh, Joey's here. Howdy, gents and ladies, Legion of X, bottom of the Glass Nation. Thank you very much. Beautiful disaster. I can't wait to find out how close you will be when I live to. Well, we're going to drag you in there, beautiful disaster. If I'm coming that close to you, I will find a way to get you there. I will. I promise. You will be attending, and you'll have the harem shirt on. You'll be right there with the rest of us, live and in person. I promise. You'll be right there, backstage pass and everything. All right. So Joey, who we all love in here, Joey, and I'm going to fuck up his name every goddamn time. Gen X Mom says it perfect every time. I fuck it up every time. Joey Urquide, Joey, fuck, it's Joey. Anybody knows Joey U. Anyway, so now this, Joey, I'm going to make fun of you now. Now, it's all true, but I'm going to make fun of you, but you need to have some thick skin here, baby. You need to not get discouraged, okay? This is important. We played Halo online. We did the Twitch streaming. We got this our second time. First time sucked complete ass. It was a big basket of monkey balls. We're never going back there. The second one, I fucked up. Guess what the first fuck up I did? Didn't have the microphone on for like 40 minutes. God, am I dumb. We made a mistake and left it live on YouTube. We weren't going to do that. And the mistake turned out to be amazing. There was like 65 people watching. You guys had wonderful comments. The whole thing was great. We didn't even intend to do that, but now we're kind of rethinking some strategy there because we really, really enjoyed that. But the kid is working on some clips, a short, maybe a 3-minute montage, because it was a lot of fun. Now, the part about Joey, we love Joey no matter what. Joey's like your little curly-headed brother that follows you around. That's Joey. Joey can't play Halo to save his fucking life. Joey. It's like someone just handed Joey a controller for the first time and said, figure it out. And he was trying. I don't think half the time he was. I remember there's one clip, I was begging Gen Z kid to go find it. In video games, you all run the same speed, per se. And I'm chasing him, trying to shoot him. And he's running, but he's not really running from me. The motherfucker just started running all over the map. Like he was trying to see what was going on. And I'm chasing him, and someone's like, my teammates are yelling, shoot him. Like, I can't. He's just out of reach, and he's not stopping. Not to pick up an item, not to see who's chasing, not to shoot anybody. The motherfucker was just Forrest Gump the whole fucking time. He lost by so many points on a team that when we stopped like after 3 games and we're in the lobby, and everybody says, hey, let's change teams. What do you think? I had one request. They go, fine, as long as you keep Joey on your team. Oh, Joey, we love you to death. Don't quit playing. It's so much fun. But I'm just telling you, I got to make fun of somebody. And you know it can't be me. I make fun of myself all the time. This one had to go on you. But it was there's people that were watching going, what the fuck is this dude doing? And, of course, I was drinking, so I was fucking it up as I went along. But that was really good. And, yeah, that was all about Joey. He gets done with the whole thing, and he's like, I need a new headset. And we're like, yeah, that's the problem. Your headset doesn't work. Clearly, you're onto something here, buddy. Oh, my God, I'm telling you, that's what stuff like that is what makes the night. You get these little tidbits of things that go on. And we don't expect you guys to pay attention to all that shit. If you like that stuff, if you want it running in the background, here's Two Bear dropping in. We had a question. If you like that stuff running in the background, you're doing something and you just want to glance, or you just want to hear the shit I'm saying, you can always turn it on and watch the live stream and listen. It's not hard to follow the game. You get it pretty quick. It's the red guys versus the blue guys. That's all. Sometimes we're running for a flag, get the flag, but other than that, you get the commentary. Now, this time you could only hear me, and I think Gen Z Kid, but we figured out a way next time, all the players on my team, my teammates, you're going to hear all the audio. Next time through, you're going to hear everybody how our team works with each other and how we yell at the other team when they're fucking us and stuff. It's really fun to watch sometimes. I know you're thinking, I'm not going to waste my time watching a fucking video game. All right. Think of it as me out there with a fucking baseball bat in each hand just running around smacking 12-year-olds. Boom, boom, boom. Because I don't play half bad. But Two Bear's question about opening up the PC, it is. It is open to PC because the kid, Gen Z kid, plays on his PC. There's a couple players, opponents we had playing on their PCs. You just have to download the Halo Master Chief Collection, and then you're in. I don't know if it's on Steam or if you download Xbox Live, but however the cross-platform stuff works, the kid could tell you it's pretty easy. But yeah, everybody from all your console, your PC, you're in. You play, and it's a lot of fun. It's a kick in the ass. It really is good. And I wasn't even talking that much. I kept forgetting, oh, I'm supposed to be talking. It'd be like if we were doing a live stream and I just was looking off like this. Oh, yeah, the fuck you guys. I forgot that I'm supposed to be, I'm enjoying playing and I'm learning how to play again, but I forgot that I was supposed to be, so next time I'm not. Next time I'm going to focus on, I'm going to just fucking let loose. I'm going to drink more. I think that's the key to solving all of my problems is I need to drink more. If I drink more, all my problems seem to get better or I don't remember them quite as much or they go away. Something happens when I drink and it all turns out fine. That's the rule. That is one of the Generation X life lessons and I'm going to give it to you for free. I'm not even charging you for this. Drink more and your problems go away. Did you hear me, America? Drink more and your problems go away. No, don't thank me. You're welcome. You're welcome, America. I gave you that one for free. All right. Ali says, remind everybody to like and subscribe. I forgot to whore myself out. Yes, indeed. I did forget to whore myself out. Please do that. No, there was some stuff. Yes, I already yelled at everybody. Quit emailing me for the big fucking 9 inches. They're gone. You're not getting another one, so stop bothering me. Scroll back up. Yeah. Ali, I totally fucked up. I totally forgot tonight with the Dodgers tickets, the Dodgers Lakers tickets, and the bowling shit. If I go ahead and I tell you, if I shout out a name, you got to write it down again. I did get your other email. Yes, thank you. I got your email. Thank you very much. We'll keep that over here, right where it belongs. But tonight, if I yell out a name, if I yell out a number, like, hey, put their den down twice or something, put their hat in the ring twice, you got to remember to do it that way, just because I'm fucking it up by not doing it in a timely manner. So we'll do it the best way we can. And if you hear a lovely voice in the distance that just melts your heart, that is my granddaughter. She is running around here and she has no concept that I'm on. So if you hear her voice, don't you say a fucking thing. That's my granddaughter and she can be here if she wants and she can talk if she wants, and that's the rule. All right, let's get back to what we're doing. All right. David Stubbs, what about the 8 inches? David, if you really want the General's 8 inches, I'll give it to you. I'm going to have to fuck you twice, but I'll give you all 8 inches. All right, here we go. Checking between the sheets. I don't have no Liz between the sheets tonight. We do have Allie between the sheets. Liz is at Ace Diamond's birthday. That's right. Ace Diamond turned 45 today, as a matter of fact. And so he's having a big birthday bash out there in Blythe. And one of the representatives, the staff from Gen X Talks, was on her way to go there to represent Gen X Talks at his birthday party, which means Liz's job is to go out there, get drunk, get naked, run around, light her hair on fire, and then scream down the street at 60 miles an hour. That's what you do. And she signed on for that. She knew what she was getting into, and you guys did too. You knew what to expect. All right, so yes. I only have Ali between the sheets today. Let me check between the sheets right now. Two Bear, can you play? Yes, we did. Tomash, 290. It's him. Christian James. I'm going to go back to Tomash a little bit here. Christian James dropped in $1, but didn't tell me where it went. And Christian, any unallocated funds, if you don't say where they go, you don't put a little note, they go to the whiskey fund, my friend. I'm sorry. That's a house rule. We all go by that. All right. Nightbot, member for 3 months, is an extra. Thank you very much. Jimmy. Dude's name is Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. Member for 2 months is an extra. Oh, my God. That's funny. Hey, General, new here. ABC is my niece. Did you say acid? Oh, fuck, I'm having a flashback. David Stubbs, well, I'm glad you came along. I'm glad somebody brought you here. I got to pay them a referral fee now, so you shouldn't mention other people's names. If somebody brought you to Gen X Talks, don't tell me, because I can avoid the entire referral fee thing. And I can just pretend that you ran into me and I ran into you, and we just had a drink on our own. I got to compliment anybody. I'm going to pay anybody. Hey, fun of payouts really start to add up. God damn it. All right, so where we go? Where is Gen X Mom right now? Does anybody know? Well, can you make sure she is checking PayPal for me, please? Because she ran outside and pissed me off. All right, so there was notes. There was more notes. We're skipping the chat room is coming along nicely. Although we're gonna have a staff meeting, making some new changes. One of them we did was movie night, which was on Monday night, which was in my opinion, it was a success. I loved everybody being there. It was a Zoom call. We all had our screens out here, and in the center we were watching the movie. It was fucking great. Then we sat around and drank and talked about it afterwards, which was even more great. But we're skipping this Monday because this Monday is 4th of July. I think the staff has taken that off the table. I think they have. I kind of got that impression, but I believe right now it's off. So don't expect there to be a movie. If you want to go watch a movie, just turn on your TV. Okay, so there it is, and yes, I'm getting confirmation right now. Excuse me, confirmation right now. Something is scrolling across my screen from Allie. Please stand by. Yes, movie night has been canceled because there's 4th of July activities are taking its place. Also, please note hold on, I'm clearing this up now. Getting a better signal. 4th of July has been canceled. The entire holiday, 4th of July. This is breaking news. 4th of July has been canceled. There are not enough Democrats who still are proud of this country. So we'll move on from there. Allie referred to me. Lionheart says Allie referred to me. I'm not giving Allie another $10 for that shit. Fuck that. That's bullshit. All right, so now that the movie's been canceled and 4th of July has been canceled, fuck it, let's go bowling, dude. Now we can move down to the notes. There's more notes. Yeah, you guys are getting me in a lot of trouble with that belief and facting. I'm getting my ass kicked every day with that. And I don't think it was even you guys. I think the Facebook crowd started that, but Jesus Christ, I'm literally getting my ass handed to me. All right, so where were we? Romy says we interrupt this program for a special news bulletin. Well, you know what? Then we just fucking ought to drink again. Romy, that's what I should have said. That would have been clever to put that in there, and I fucked it up. I missed it, but it's not for a lack of trying because I'm really, really fucking trying hard. All right, so here's to the general, trying hard and failing. All right, so you know what? I'm not going to spend all day in here, but let's jump over to the pictures. Let's jump over to the stuff. We got some stuff in here. I go odd source, and then I pick my source, and it's the Shure mic, and all of a sudden, waza bambooey, we're all back and happy. Allie, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
There we go. See, and that's Allie. I got it. Okay, so can you guys all tell that my granddaughter's here? I was going to post this straight up. No, every time I switch a screen, the kid has me fucked up. I had to go do it again, but I learned it. It's quicker. We're all better now. Quit telling me my mic's off. No sound, no sound, no sound, no sound, no volume. You know what? For all you guys, I'm just going to keep reading it back to you. No, I won't do that. That's bullshit. So, yeah, do you guys see that right there? That means my granddaughter's here. This is the universal sign that my granddaughter is on her way. Someone will send me this picture, and then I know she's short to arrive. All right, that was one. That was funny. Come on. If you've had kids before, for those of you who aren't parents, you have no fucking idea how funny that really is. It's really fucking hilarious. All right, where was I? Moving on. All right, so we're just going to cut that one there. Granddaughter's here. We're going to pong, turn that one off there. All right, where was I? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a gig here, And the first person to answer this silly Gen X meme riddle, so it's super simple. Now listen, anybody who's under the age of Gen X, you can't play. And what I mean is you can play, but you're not going to know it. When you try to go Google the answer, you're never going to come up with the answer. There's a Gen Xer who's going to answer this with a drink in their hand and like this on a keyboard and hit enter way before you even Google it. So I'm going to give, Allie, you ready? I'm going to give whoever gets this first in the chat, it's got to be first in the chat, whoever comes up with the right answer gets 5 names in the hat towards that free bowling ticket. Okay? Or the free, spectator ticket, the $100 spectator ticket, or the bowling ticket, or if they can't go to LA, then we'll give them something from the Gen X Talk swag department, something cool. But their names go in 5 times. You ready? I'm going to hit it right now. I gave you guys enough time to be ready. So ready? Okay. Go on to 1, 2. What is that? Solve the riddle. Give me the answer in the comment section. I'm going to have Allie put your name in the hat 5 times for pulling that one. Boobs is not the answer, Romy. It should be, but it's not. Romy's all boobs are always the answer, General. Yeah, I know. Nope, it's not chips. It is not chips. Hey, Diver Monkey got it. Shortly behind is Bethany. She was there too. And then Mrs. Four, Larry. Yeah, it's fish and chips. See, there's a show Fish and the show Chips. You see fish and chips. All right. I know it's a little bit corny, so Allie, you got to write them down. Who got that? Who got it again? Boom, 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 boom. Diver Monkey, you got to write Diver Monkey down. Either he's getting some swag, and I can't say swag anymore because I was banned from using that word. Merchandise, I'm supposed to say merch. What? I thought swag was what you guys called it. I thought that was a thing. Now it's not a thing. I just learned something. I tried to fit in, and you guys are fucking on. I did that the other day. I said something in front of one of my daughters and said YOLO. Isn't that your YOLO term? And they go, well, it was. We don't say that. We haven't said that for 10 years. I'm fucking way behind. I didn't even know. All right. So we'll do 2 more in here, and then we'll go back to what we're talking about. Yeah. I had to you guys got me in so much trouble dealing with people. I mean, it's unreal the number of emails, text messages, comments in threads everywhere that we exist that people are blowing up over all these Supreme Court decision things. So I had something I thought was funny that I remind people of. There's 2 things, and I'll do them real quick. I won't get all weird on you. This is one that they show me that proves that America is being ruined by the Supreme Court. And I read the title, Supreme Court makes it clear there's a red and a blue America. And I simply said to them, I said, hold on, so this Supreme Court decision clearly shows there's two divisions and there's 2 sides. There's a division in clearly, this Supreme Court is clearly showing us that we're on different sides. I said, you do realize they just revised an old decision. You get that, right? They revised an old ruling. So what was that ruling? So you're going to tell me that ruling united America. That ruling, the previous ruling with the Supreme Court of the days of yesteryear, united, and this one is showing we're divided. Are you out of your fucking mind? How can we're ruling A, America's great and united. We're ruling B. America's fucked and we're all red and blue. It's over now. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. I said, are you out of your goddamn mind? How does a ruling... Yeah, we go through that. Now, one more and then we'll get back to the fun stuff, I promise. So, I got this sent to me. I got this sent with email. And it said the Supreme Court curtails EPA's authority to fight climate change. The EPA was saving the planet, and the Supreme Court and you conservatives are fucking it up. The Supreme Court is curtailing the authority to fight climate change. I didn't know if I should write back a big, long email. So I replied to everyone who sent me this. I replied. I did. But I just sent them this. This was my reply. The Supreme Court says you can't do whatever you fucking want anymore. That's all I said. That's it. All right, we'll go back to where I was. Not that it matters, it doesn't matter, but now it matters. So there you go. So, yeah. So if you guys were one of the ones who got those emails, I'm sorry about that, but I did not have the time for a proper reply, so I just sent that. You guys can be happy with it. Live it, learn it, love it. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, and we talked about the Discord server doing really well. I told you that my millennial pot-smoking, tree-hugging son who lives up north in Wairika, he's had a Discord server with some big video game stuff for years and years and years. And he says, if you can he goes, we have about 500 and some people that watch us that are involved that log into our server, our Discord server. And I said, well, 500 is a good number, right? He goes, oh, he goes, Dad, if you can get close to 500, you're doing great. Well, he's been doing that it's got to be 7 years now, maybe even longer, 8 years. And Lionheart is the Discord overlord. He's the chat room overlord. Whatever he says fucking goes. And so he has been catering, designing, filtering, changing, moving stuff around, and talking to people. And he's already got the Discord server up to 350 in a month. In a month. Yeah. So people are responding. Things are moving in the right direction. Things are going good. Lion's doing an excellent job of that. Anybody wants to ever pat that dude on the back or buy him a drink, that's fucking a lot of work. That dude's in there a lot. A whole lot. I'm yelling because there's more commotion than I fucking want to hear. I don't mind if I hear my granddaughter's voice. You hear it? You hear what's going on? I'm going to start yelling my daughter's real name because she won't shut the fuck up. And she doesn't want me to say it because she's a big streamer on another channel. And I'll do it. I will fucking yell it out right now because she won't shut you kids. You know what? She is pissing me off right now, talking in the background when she knows how not to.
We have an issue with our dinner. They stole our food, okay?
Who stole it?
The person driving.
Stole our food?
Yes.
Do you want me to go find this dude? Because I got a son-in-law right here. We can go fuck somebody up. Are you serious? Somebody stole our food?
Because I watched them drive around and I kept calling the number. And then when I called the number, they didn't answer. And then the lady left a message saying, oh, we're sorry, we can't find your house, so we canceled your order. But they have my food.
And they've got my fucking money.
Well, DoorDash will refund you.
I don't give a shit about that. Let me go find the fucking DoorDash person who took off with my fucking grub. Do you think I got to this size by missing very many meals? I did not. Well, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to start saying people's names out loud, and then the whole world's going to fucking come unglued. Someone stole our food. I don't know what that means. I just know that I'm going to be hungry. I may wither away right in front of you. It may happen. Live, you may see some withering. Have you ever seen live withering? I don't think you have. It's what it's going to look like right here, live withering. Yeah, but I can't just leave. I can't just put you guys on, I'll be right back. I mean, I could. There's a screen for that. It's right here. I can't just put you on, I'll be right back, and then just run down the street. I mean, I want to. I probably could. Probably find this. Because they're working. They're DoorDash. We know their name, their car. You know, send you the pictures. I'll just order something else and make sure that same person fucking brings it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I don't know. All right, so we go the other way. I guess I'll shut up about that. Boom, boom, boom. We're good? No sound, no audio. All right, I got it. I jumped on as quick as I could. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back on the pace. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess that we're going to start withering away. We'll cover that, and you'll see it live. All right, I got a stupid story. One of my friends came by. We did a podcast, a Gen Z kid. He was a friend of mine from growing up as a teenager. Grew up with me in the San Fernando Valley. So, Gen Z kid plopped us both down and asked us a bunch of personal questions. And we've got to the topic. I want to tell you how stupid some of the people that hung around with me back in the 80s were. So we were at a church, Grace Community Church on Roscoe Boulevard, Sun Valley, California. We were there many, 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 many years. We really ran the place because we were the custodial staff and we plugged into every event. I mean, everybody knew who we were. We were there 7 days a week all the time. Plus, we all lived within a block. So there was a staff thing where this one high school staff teacher, really cool guy, his name was Andy, loved the guy to death. And we as teenagers, we were going to go fuck with his house. but we couldn't figure out where he lived, so we figured out where his parents lived, and like 20 of us went out to their house, and we broke in while they were gone to dinner one night, and we rearranged all their furniture and everything. Took plates and set plates on things and we just no damage to anything. And I remember at some point, this is a quick story, that this is the people that I used to call friends. They were taking this big piano out of the house. And I remember walking up and said, "What are you guys doing?" And I thought we're moving the piano outside, which still fucks it up because then you've detuned it and they got to pay to have someone do it. I wasn't a fan of that, but they'd already moved it most of the way. So I said, "What are you doing?" And I assumed they were taking it outside. We're moving everything. We're putting the couches in the bathroom and we're putting all the bedroom stuff in the garage, and they're moving everything. Not as cool as I look back on it now. Not a big fan of that. But at the time, when I was 15 or 16, whatever we were, it seemed really funny. They were taking the piano and they were going to put it in the pool. Yes, they were taking the piano. It was an upright piano. They were going to take the piano and put it in the pool. Now I stopped him and I said, "Hey, we can't. You're totally going to ruin this piano." He goes, No. I remember the guy telling me his name was Ernie. He comes and says, No. Listen. Whoa. He says, "Calm down. We're not going to ruin it. We're going to set it in the pool, and we're going to gently set it on the bottom of the pool. We're not going to break anything. We're going to set it. We're careful. There's 12 of us. We're going to be super careful. We're not going to scratch it. We're just going to set it right on the bottom of the pool. Maybe we'll roll it to the deep end because that'd be really funny. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the piano in the pool. We're going to put the piano in the pool." That was the plan when I got to him. They'd already moved it outside. It was already moving through the doors outside onto the patio. And I'm like, "Okay, you can't put it in the pool. You'll wreck it." And they started to don't stop talking. You can't. Putting it in the pool will wreck it. It's like, it's just water. It's just water to dry it off, clean it out, let it sit outside for a couple of days, and everything will be fine. They told me that. They looked me in the face and said, they'll take it out of the pool. They'll set it outside, let it sit in the sun for a few days. It'll dry out, and they'll put it right back inside. I said, the piano is going to be okay sitting at the bottom of the pool. "Yeah, they're going to be home in a couple hours." I go, "And how do you think this old man and woman, who are the parents of our high school pastor, are going to..." What are you talking about? Believe me when I tell you I was able to keep them from putting the piano in the pool. My hypocrisy goes only so far, and it did that day. I was done. David Hemphill, $10. Thanks for the fast shipping and exceptional handling on my hat and whiskey glass. Going to figure out how to up my membership to bottom of the glass as soon as possible. Going to the range with my dad tomorrow for some fireworks. My man. You know what? That deserves another drink. Everything deserves a drink. But I'm going to use this as the appropriate time to act on that. Yeah. It's only in good conscience that I drink. It's only for you. I feel there's some stories coming. I feel that you guys want and deserve the truth. The truth, as we all know, is at the bottom of the glass. That's where the truth is. I don't want to drink this alcohol, but being the truth is there, I'm going to go ahead and drink this for you, not for me. This is a drink for you. This is me sacrificing myself so that I can find the truth, so that I can find the goddamn story at the bottom of the glass. It's true. All right? We are the bottom of the glass nation. This is what it means. Get to the bottom of that glass, baby. Oh, I'll tell you one. I wasn't going to even bring this up, but I got a credit card in the mail. Didn't have one of these, and so I had a lower interest rate and then things. I thought, I'll get it. So I did. But when you're leaving the website, when you're leaving the area of the credit card thing, they say, "How would you like your credit card to look? What design would you want?" Normally, I don't give a shit. I don't care. And I don't even answer. I just let it go. But this time they had some choices, and it's a Discover card. So you could get the classic. It was gray with the orange thing, or an orange card with the gray thing. All right. And then they had some trees, and they had some stuff. And they had one with mountains, and then they had an ocean one. And I don't really give a shit about those. Nothing really caught my eye, the usual stuff. And then I found one. And I clicked on it and went away. So it shows up in the mail. And one of my millennial daughters, what I'm going to introduce you to in a little bit, stared at it, didn't know what the fuck it was. And she's older than Gen Z kid. She literally stared at this thing. That fucking thing hanging from my face right there. She's staring at this thing, and she's just kind of smiling like, oh, that's great, Dad. What is it? Didn't even know what I'm about to show you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You didn't even know what this was, dingy.
What is it?
This, don't say it, but that you had no idea. I'm showing you this, and you sat there staring at it, nodding and smiling. You had no fun.
I just didn't want to be rude and say, yeah, Dad, that's so cool.
It is cool, and I looked at my daughter, the lights were on, and nobody was home. Now, there's a bunch of you that are going to do that, and you're all going to pretend you know what's going on. But there's a bunch of Gen Xers. Now, I'm going to show you a credit card. This is what my credit card looks like that I just got from Discover. You following me? Gen Z kid knew what it was and made fun of me for an hour. My millennial daughter saw this, no fucking clue to what this was. Just a card. Not a clue. Stared at it just like, oh, that's great stuff, Dad. What? Yeah. Oh, Chris Yerger for the Google Research Fund also. Rally call to call DoorDash and give us order number, and all the Gen Xers can call them to complain. That would be fucking awesome. Give you the DoorDash order number and the driver's name and complain. Oh my God, wouldn't that be funny to have 100 people call in and go, you fucked it up. Don't do that again. You stole the food. I don't know. They're all outside right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm assuming my son-in-law, who's in the Marine Corps, sitting right here watching the fights. I'm assuming if something was going on outside, that motherfucker would be out there with his elbows out right at the moment. So I think I'm okay. I'm gonna stay inside. But I'm letting you know, all the girls. One of my daughters even drove from far away, and she's over here too. So yeah. Yeah, it's a cassette. It isn't that hard to figure out. How come she didn't know what that was? Who are her parents? Oh. Yeah, Romy's got a point there. Romy says, we all must drink if we are to understand general speak. And what she's saying, in a very polite way, Romy, because she's been around a while, she knows me, and she knows I'm in love with her deeply. And she knows that I drink and lie, you drink and believe me. If you don't do your part, my lies and stories aren't going to mean shit. You have to do your part. I know you don't want to drink, but you have to do your part around here. This is a very symbiotic relationship. All right, moving on. Where was I? Mixtape. 8. Scott Bartosh said 8-track. You know what, Scott? I ought to put you in the fucking woodshed for that. Scott Bartosh said 8-track. No, Scott, that's an LP. What was an LP? Yeah, 33-speed LP. Yeah. David Faulkner, what the fuck is Google Research? David, that is funding for idiots who have to go Google everything in life. That David, I'll explain this to you, because that is funding for idiots who have to research common sense. That's the best way I can put it. And there's a need, and Chris knows that. There's a need. Oh my Christ Almighty! I can't. I don't know where I'm going with this. We're fucking circling the wagons already. We can't be doing that. All right. So let's move on to the more important matters of the day. What else did I miss? Oh, I do have a story for you. And he's not here to defend himself because the kid always changes the story. I haven't told you the story. I've hinted at this story, but I haven't told you the story. So I got a drink. You guys don't have to drink with me. I know. That's 2 in a row. You guys can put up the symbols. I know I'm alone on this. You don't got to drink with me. This is man style. Did you hear me? Did you hear this is man style. I didn't say it the way I normally do. When I'm like at a barbecue or a party, I yell out, "This is man style, bitch." But I don't want to call anyone directly a bitch because I don't know who's out there. And there's someone that could get their feelings hurt, and I don't want them to cry in a corner in a safe space. I'm just trying to tell you that this is man style. All right, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Two Bear says, fuck it, I'm drinking, bitch. No shit. Two Bear I'd have a hard time keeping up with if we had to really go toe-to-toe. Anyway, all right, so as you guys may or may not know, and you guys have poked and prodded at this a little bit, and I've refused to give you the details. When it tickles my fancy Yes, I do have a fancy that enjoys being tickled, so shut up. When it tickles my fancy from time to time, I drive down into L.A., downtown L.A., and I go into San Bernardino and San Gabriel, and I drive around, and I acquire leases for people that have difficulty finding buildings. And that's what I do. I'm sort of a lease consultant. And really all I do is I put two people together and let them work out the details, but I find unique structures and unique buildings and unique places. That's what I do. All right. Where is our moderator? There's all these things coming through, and the moderator is absent. The moderator is not doing her job. The moderator is too busy painting her toenails right now. What the fuck is going on? Oh. I know you guys all love Allie. You guys do. You love her. But when she behaves in this way, when I'm trying to do a job, when I'm trying to tell you folks a story, she's taken away from your time and mine. We are being robbed of each other. And she continually fucks up. And we let her back because she's cute. That's the only reason she's beautiful, she's cute, and we bring her back in. But it's so frustrating when she can't fucking do the simplest job. You know what her job is tonight? Point and click. That's it. That's her whole goddamn job. That's all she has to do. Allie with the blue wrench is point and click. It draws to mind one of the greatest scholars from Bodfish I've ever known, Iceman, who said, chicks, man. Chicks. All right, let me recenter. All right, so where was it? Yes, I was telling you a story. I almost have to drink again. Fuck it, there's a little bit in the bottom of that. A little swag there, all right? Michael Ponzio, Amos Beck, thank you very much. Joel P. with the smoke, I'm digging that. Cool Beans, Fry's putting up the tickets, and he's and he's puffing away. All right, so I procure leases, and it pays quite a bit, and it's really easy for me. I'm very good at it. So when I want some extra cash, I go and do these things, and the company I work for is one of the better companies. And so I began to, the kid went with me on a couple, and he's like, he saw the cash I was getting. He's like, Dad, he goes, I want to learn how to do this. All right. So one time we were looking for a warehouse in LA, and I think we were on Hill, somewhere between Hill and Broadway. And we're driving around downtown, we're going through stuff, and he's learning addresses and how to look for buildings, and we call people on the phone and make appointments and do stuff. And we drive to LA, and we down there, you get a hot dog, and you do your thing. And plus, I get to show him all the really cool shit that's in downtown LA, and there's a lot of it. And we're on the side street, pulling up on a main street. And I want to say we pulled up to Broadway, but I may be wrong. And we were getting ready to turn left. And Broadway is a pretty busy fucking street. And it was a warm day, so I had the air on, but I had the window down because we were looking for stuff and trying to figure stuff out, and I had my window down. And he's sitting next to me, and he's looking on his phone, and he's got a map. And all of a sudden, we hear screeching tires. We're going to turn left, okay? I'm going to turn left, and so just past the intersection, maybe 50 feet, we hear screeching tires. We're first in line. We're first in line there, so we look, and both of us look, and screeching tires, and another car comes up and hits the bumper, and guys jump out and start shooting at each other. I mean, bang, 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 bang. So I grabbed him and by the head, put his head down, and I was in the left turn lane, getting ready to turn left, and I just glanced over my shoulder to make sure nobody was right next to me, and I turned right, and I went towards downtown, the big buildings, and went down about a block and turned in real quick. As soon as there was a side street, turned on it. And then I let him up. And we could hear the gunshot still going off, and then it's a pretty quick response. Within about a minute or two, there was sirens and people down there. And I sat on the side of the road with him for a minute, and he was just shaking the shit. And he says, did any of the bullets come near us? I said, well, I don't think so. And he goes, well, are you scared? I said, well, not now. I was scared then. I'm not scared now. It's over. And I said, they're, sirens. They got them shooting anymore. We're good. And I'm telling you, it shook him to the fucking core. That was his first ever experience being around live gunfire that was uncontrolled in an uncontrolled situation. and it shook him pretty bad. And I said, okay, so do you want to give me that soda? Do you want to get the map out? And he just looked at me like I was a goddamn stark raving lunatic. Like, aren't we going home? I said, what for? What? It's over. Nothing happened to us. It didn't hit the truck. We're good. I said, unless there's something I don't know. He said, no, why would you want to stay down here? I said, well, I don't really, but we're down here doing a job. I knew that could happen when we got here. So I made him stay. We stayed and drove around for another 2 hours and did our stuff and went home. When you ask the kid that story, he tells you, I've heard him tell this story. He goes, yeah, my dad and I are down in L.A. and there's gunshots and we looked at them and there's gunshots and we looked at them and we looked at each other and we looked back at the gunshots and we looked at each other and said, you want to go? I'll go. You want to go? We should turn and go. I don't care if we go. Do you want to? We could sit right here. We're fine. That's how he tells the story. Completely. He's got to spin on that story like he'd been drinking all day, not me. So if you ever run across the kid where you got him cornered, ask him to tell you the story of being in LA with a gunshot. He fucking lost his goddamn mind. And understandably so. That was his first. I wasn't down on him about it. I talked him through it, kind of gave him the nonchalant. I think it's funny to hear his version. Oh, for Christ's sake. As a father, you should look back and be able to, I remember my first gunfight. It was back in 1979 or something, but I guess it wasn't that important back then. But you remember where we grew up. It wasn't this pristine, beautiful city. There was gunshots and there was things that went on that you didn't want to see. You kind of just got used to it growing up with it. It wasn't downtown L.A. No. That was much worse. We were in the suburbs. But that stuff had already bled over the mountain from Hollywood into the San Fernando Valley, and there was pockets that had that kind of stuff all the time. So, yeah, it was just a thing, and I'm not down on the kid. The kid was fine, but I'm just telling you that the retelling of his version of the story was really fucking hilarious. So, anyway, there's Lori Ham, which we wished a happy birthday the other day. She was on the list, so we did that. What was I going to tell you? There was more stuff, and I can't think of what it was now, and I don't know why. Is there a fucking door open in this house? It's 95 fucking degrees in here. And it's like 110 outside. I don't know what's going on around here. I'm going to fuck it. Turn it on. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care anymore. You know why? You know why? Because I'm drinking. This glass is empty. You want to know what a really cool microphone I have? You want to know? I'll tell you. I could whisper the password to my safe outside, the combination, and you guys could hear it. This is the sound of whiskey. That's the sound of whiskey. We needed an audio check. We needed a mic check, whiskey bottle, mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Whiskey pouring. 1, 2, 3. All right. So, Mrs. 4 put up 4 glasses. Mrs. 4, I love you. I haven't met you yet in person, but one day I hope to have the privilege. Now, this is for Mrs. 4. Everyone who loves Mrs. 4, who you know Mrs. 4, don't fuck around. She's in Discord. She's in here. She comments. Raise a glass of Mrs. 4 right now. Not because I'm telling you. Only do it if you want to. That's the key. Mrs. 4, this one's for you. Mrs. 4, I read your comment. Hold on. Romy, real quick. Romy, just so you know, General, actually this goes for everyone. You're never drinking alone. Because your chances are, I'm drinking too. Romy, that was perfect. $5 from Romy. All right, so listen. If you guys want me to empty this jar, nobody's gonna drop a diamond in there to fucking clear that mess out. I haven't earned that tonight, not from one person. All right, I'll give it another few minutes and then I'll just empty it my goddamn self. But it makes me sad. Yes, Mrs. Ford, thing went by about the camera. There is a note that hit my phone that an Amazon package arrived at the P.O. box. I will be checking that tomorrow, I believe, in timing and order. As you know, when you order multiple things from Amazon, you know which ones are coming in. I believe that is the camera, so I'm going to go see. Tomorrow should be our day. And then I get this. You guys know how with a microphone, I fuck up the microphone. How many times are we going to fuck it up? You guys are going to go, we can hear you, but we can't see you. I know you guys asked for a whole new mess of shit when we did the camera thing. So that's going to be on you too. Don't just blame me, all right? I'm not good with instructions. You can ask Allie between the sheets. I don't fucking read anything past one sentence. What'd I miss? Tori Randolph, General, don't you think it's important for Allie to paint her nails? No. Allie can point and click without the nails thing. Mrs. Fort Watton, don't let Mom sign it. She's not going to. Chernobyl Studios, Gen X Talks. After a few beers, it's time to hit the sack out here in Germany. You have a good one, Chief. Chernobyl Studios has been absolutely perfect in offering to help us with our technologically challenge. Whoa. He just kicked a member out. Chernobyl Studios is the audio engineer master of the world. That dude can fight. I wish I could warp him to here to have him sit down and straighten our stuff out. But he's doing what he can from far away. Grizzly, 15 Israeli dollars in there. Our number 2 man over in Israel behind Tamash. That's a good thing. Chris Rosenberg, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Just got home from buying a new car. Well, congratulations, Chris. That's important. How bad did you get fucked? I just want to know. It happens to everybody. What was that last one? That was Ringo Satire. No message, $10, and fucking took a member out. Ringo Satire fucking took a member out. All right. Chris has got 5 coming in. Let's see where we're at. Got a subscriber. Got a fucking subscriber out. That's amazing. Gen X Mom, are you back in the house yet? What the fuck is going on? Millennial daughter, are you over there?
Yes.
Where is my wife?
I'm getting us the food.
Well, why is everybody outside? Not that I care. You guys all need to be outside right now.
We don't want to be too loud for your live stream. We don't want to be too loud for you.
Did someone go have Mom check PayPal for me?
No.
Please and thank you. God damn kids. All right, so where was I? Yeah, I had stuff to say. We were doing stuff. We were drinking. We were hanging out. And then everything went to shit. I blame Allie. Chicks, man. Fucking chicks.
You have one here.
I have one? One what? Oh, look who decided to show up. Gen X Mom, thank you. What do we got, sweetheart?
I'll let you read that. That's weird.
From I can't say his last name, didn't give me permission. From Grant, it's okay. I'm gonna read this. This is fucking weird. His name. His. Okay, this is fucking weird. No, weirder than usual. I know. We're getting a few more drinks and we're going off the fucking rails with stories and shit. We got that. Hold on. Another subscriber. There's no room for subscribers. Yep, he's out. I'm gonna read you this. But it's fucking weird. This has a name. Was a demon worshipping depophile? Not pedophile, it says depophile. All right, that's a $12 word. I'm a $3 guy. I'm going to have to look that one up. So-and-so, the name was a demon worshipping depophile pornographer from Concord, California, circa 1980s. This name again, grew up with and worshiped demons with Tom Hanks, also from Concord, California. He can no longer harm children. Okay, Grant, I'm not sure if you just admitted to a crime of killing someone who can no longer harm children. I'm totally with the part about no harming children. In fact, if you meant pedophile instead of depophile, then I got some ground. But if you killed somebody, we got a fucking problem, man. That's a weird gig. I mean, I will tell you, thank you for the $20 on that. But what a very fucking weird cryptic message, man. I'm a little bit lost on that. You're obviously watching the program. So why don't you say something in the super chat here, and as a group, we'll sort this out together, because that's fucking weird. All right. Yeah, I see why Gen X Mom punted on that one and threw me her phone. I got feelings on that all over the map. If there was a guy harming children, I'd be the first one to fucking run their face along a stucco wall. Would I murder them? No. That's illegal. You can't do that. That is not within the confines and the constructs of what we're allowed to do these days. If it was my kid, if they hurt my kid, a different story. All rules are out. Tiffany Mims, $10. Bounce them. How many can we get out with this amount? Tiffany, I'm afraid that right now, well, let's watch. Tiffany, let's watch. But I'm just thinking it's got to, by the way the kid has it set up, it's a $30 one. $30 or $31 is the blue diamonds. And then 50 and 100, they go up. But the blue diamonds start, I think, at 31. I don't know that you're going to penetrate much. Oh, fuck, you got one. Right into my fucking shirt right there. Yeah, good job. $10, but the other ones are buried. But I think those are $30 ones or $31 ones. Well done. Well done, Tiffany Mims. Longtime supporter of the program. What's the matter? $10 to the general, bottom of the glass station, and Gen X family for the whiskey fund. And a Mexico story. No. I have been told by every friend who was there. I've been told by Gen X mom. And I have been told by my mother never to divulge some of the Mexico stories that she heard about. I'm not allowed to. Just so you know, here's some stuff coming in. Subscriber booted. Member in. Look at that. We got some stuff in there. I'm just waiting for I could dump the jar, but I'm waiting for a blue diamond thing to just fuck everything up. I'm almost ready to do it my goddamn self. But I know if we drink long enough, Two Bear will fucking do it. Two Bear's sitting over there, and Two Bear's like a dude who's antsy. He's fucking got ants in his pants, which was a game. Did you know that? There was a game in the 70s called Ants in Your Pants? It was a board game. There was a game called... Okay, if you're under the age of 40, just go look it up. Go Google Ants in Your Pants. It was a real fucking... I'm not kidding. I'm not lying about shit like that, but that's what Two Bear's doing. He's fucking sitting there. There's another subscriber. Subscriber, stay or go. He's fucking out. No room. We're getting so many goddamn subscribers tonight. We could fill the jar. We could fill the whole jar with just subscribers. All right. Two Bear's sitting there fucking antsy. He's just fidgeting. The more he drinks and he looks at that fucking jar, he's fidgeting. And sooner or later, he's going to drop just over that diamond mark, which I think is $30 or 31. He's going to fucking clear that thing out. And then if you guys do that, I'll fucking empty the rest of it out and we can start over. We ain't fucking around. Two Bear fidgets in his chair. Two Bear sits there and goes fucking and drinking and watching and he's fucking drinking and he sits and he requies and he's drinking. This is Two Bear in his fucking living room right now. And he fucking gets antsy on that. Grizzly, our number 2 guy over in Israel. Grizzly, thank you very much. Good night, General. Got to work in a few hours. Grizzly, thank you for showing up, my friend. Well, look at that. $10 got out a member. You guys are getting rid of the members, not the fucking subscribers. Do you hate us? Do you hate members? Michael Roeder here, busting balls in the jar. All right. Let's see what you got, Michael. I didn't miss it yet, did I? No, his hasn't come in yet. All right. And then we got more stories and more stuff. We're not done yet. I know we're over an hour, but sometimes these things go 3 hours. You just got to give me a chance. I'll get us there. All right. Looking at the jar, waiting for Michael Roeder saying, oh, Gen X Mom, I need you. You kind of fucked up, just so you know. Hold on. Michael Roeder's dropping something in there to see if he can dig to the bottom of that glass. $5 may not make it, but we never know. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got some other balls out of there, but that, Michael, you dropped your balls for nothing. No, I'm just telling you. Everyone's asking about the sign behind me, but I don't have a little stickiness, so I have no fucking clue to what to say. That's right. Gen X Mom was given some instructions, and she didn't follow them. You heard, let me get to the... Gen X Mom was given some instructions, and she didn't follow them. This close. Ladies and gentlemen, we are this close to taking applications for a new wife. Would you like to be the general's wife? Would you like to be a Gen X mom? Would you like to be a Gen X wife? Well, you're this close to getting your opportunity. We will write up some applications and some resumes will be submitted. We will sift through any pictures and any of the studies that you like to submit that you were part of, and we'll for our consideration. But she's really pissing me off. To redeem herself, I would like to point out that we got this in the mail. You guys have seen it. You guys have been talking about it. And here's the gig. FNG Farms. Mark Weeder and family from SNG Farms. I hope I'm saying that. Mark Weedaw. It says Mark Weedaw and family. FNG Farms. This dude. No, you're not listening to how. Whoa. Who fucking emptied the jar? Who did that? Chris. Oh, shit. Chris found the level at $25 to empty the fucking jar and blew a hole in it. There's a hole in the fucking jar now. All the alcohol leaked out and all the people went up. For Mexico Stories and the Google Research of Common Sense Fund, I salute the general. Chris, I can't fucking pass that one up, my fine feathered friend. I'll drink to you right now. Christ almighty. All I saw at the corner of my eye was I was talking over here, and then I went, what the fuck is going on? And the blue bombs were dropping. All right, where were we? So, the item behind me. Now, there is something you don't know about this. And this is from Mark Weedaw and family, FNG Farms. I don't know what FNG stands for, but when you're in an automotive trade, FNG is the fucking new guy. So, did he just buy a farm? Is he the fucking new guy? FNG Farms is like fucking new guy farms. We're here, we're farming, watch out, we're coming. Now, I don't know that he said that, but that's how I feel. Brad Baker, $10. General, do you know who Adam Carolla is? Yeah. He talks about North Hollywood High. I wonder if you guys grew up in the same time and era. Absolutely, we probably did. I guarantee I know a lot about North Hollywood High. Brad dropped in $10 and flicked out a fucking member with a $10 bill. Jesus Christ. All right. We're going back. I'm going to try this again. So this thing over here is important. Now, listen to me. This is important. Listen up. Mark Weedaw and family, FNG Farms, he made this. He lacquered it. It still smells like lacquer behind me right now. I'm not upset by that. I dig that. And it says Gen X Talks, has Gen X Dad, Gen X Mom, Bottom of the Glass Nation written around, and Gen Z Kid. He covered everything. He hit for the cycle on that one. My man hit for the fucking cycle. But what you don't know, the most important part of this piece that he didn't get a piece of wood from his backyard. He didn't find one at a flea market. What do you mean you don't know what a flea market is? You seriously don't know what a flea market is? When I say flea market, you're lost? Fuck, what the people are we listening to here? Okay, just go, hurry up. Go Google what a flea market is and come back. I can't. No, they don't sell fleas there, you goddamn pimp. No. It's there. I can't. I don't know where to go with that. I didn't even use the $12 word. I'm using $3 words, just like I'm supposed to. And you still can't keep up? You don't know what a flea market is? You know, you ruined a fucking good story, too. Right in the Sheets. Go Sheets. Just one more says Sheets. All right, I'm sorry. Yeah, what about him? That was the name. Yeah, Allie, I got it. I got his name. Grant, yes, that's the correct last name. That was what was on the, yeah. Rummy already applied and rejected. Hold on, I'll get back to this. You guys got to wait a second. You guys got to get back. You're fucking up a perfect story right here. Just so you guys know, the Super Cop story, it was working. Do you need me to say that again? Just so you guys know, the Super Cop story, it was working. I'm going to wait for just 1 second here. I'm going to wait for 1 second before I get back to my story. I got to see the Super Cop story was working. Come on. Gilly, yeah, it's a swap meet. Same thing. Same thing as swap meet. It is. Noster X, that's right. It was Eddie Murphy. Fucking nice pull. Noster X, nice pull. But I'm waiting for the movie. Swap meets can be outdoors. And there we go. Noster X again. Beverly Hills Cop. I gave you an obscured line. What a Noster with a nice fucking pull, man. Nice fucking pull. All right. So this piece of wood right here. Let's get back to that. He didn't find this in his backyard. No. Not laying in the dirt. He didn't go to a flea market and purchase it. Nope. He didn't just go down the road like, I'm going to gather up some firewood. Oh, here's a shingle. No. This guy pulled a piece off of his family barn that was put up around 1900. He took a real piece of fucking wood from 1900, took a little time, added some stuff to it, little paint, little shellac, put it in the mail. Here it is. Now, Noster X did this right here. Noster X built this from fucking scratch and then drove it 2,000 miles to hand it to me with a handshake. Did you hear what I'm saying? Noster X made this flag right here with the inscription, bottom of the glass nation, right fucking there, drove 2,000 miles and handed it to me. This dude took a shingle off of his family barn that's 120 years old, give or take, and built it into something and shipped it out. Do you understand? Are you beginning to get the level of camaraderie, the level of friendship, the level of family that is being nurtured here with the bottom of the glass nation? Are you even getting it? Do you understand that we reach out and help those? Beautiful Disaster had a need with something. You guys came together. We pushed some stuff in her direction. Not the only person. This is not a one-way street. Yeah, these things are, because I put them up behind me as trophies. These are my trophies. These are things that I'm like, holy shit, you guys have done these for me. I'm eternally humble. I'm eternally grateful. I hold them up. I hold them up to show, like, somebody likes me. You really like me. I'm Sally Fields at the Oscars. I know that falls on deaf ears. I'm Sally Fields at the Oscars. That. Are you starting to get it now? For people who are just tuning in, are you starting to understand? We're not worldwide. We don't have 10 million followers. We're not Joe Rogan. No. We're Gen X Talks. We're the Legion of X. We're just a bunch of extras. We're a bunch of bums that form the Legion of X. We're a bunch of nobodies that care about each other. And we form the bottom of the glass nation. That's us. That's fucking amazing in my book. Goddamn fucking amazing. Now, I may be the one sitting behind the camera. I may be the one sitting behind the microphone. But I promise you, you guys mean more to me than anything. I promise. So here's to the bottom of the glass nation. Here's to you guys. My phone's beeping. What for? Somebody's chiming in here. It looks like Jamie Smith checking in with me on something. Holy shit. Jamie, I can't show everybody that. Because this isn't Jamie. Oh, that's Jamie's chick. Now I feel warm and fuzzy in more than one location. I got something else to show you. No. I'm not done. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me reposition. Let me scooch. Let me belly up to the bar. All right. Let me go back. There was something else I was going to show you. We're not done. And I know this is where Mrs. Fort Watton just, she turns the crank. Like, come on, let's go. All right. Do it. Here we go. It is. Mrs. Ford knew it was Melanie. God, Mrs. Ford. I swear we nicknamed Mrs. Fort Watton the bookkeeper because she doesn't miss fucking shit ever. Not even a little bit. She doesn't miss a goddamn thing. Steel trap. Mrs. Fort Watton. Steel fucking trap. All right. This one's going to be funny. I'm not going to bully you all into not Mrs. Ford. Mrs. Ford, we're trying to let that one go. Okay? There's people here who don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Stop. That was, okay. For the first time in 2 years, I was almost embarrassed. Mrs. Ford. Oh, my God. Let's go back. Before we go, let's go back. Micah Rodas dropping in some for going to need... Micah Rodas says, I think you're going to need a bigger studio. That was like a play on Jaws. I think you're going to need a bigger boat. Oh, Mrs. Ford, don't give me the kisses now, sweetheart. You've already... My God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, somebody stop me while I'm still... Michael Roder's dropping in right now. He's got $5. There's a few dudes at the bottom, couple of them in there. Any subscribers left? Not that round. All right, so let's go back. Pictures. Sorry, excuse me. Where was I? Now, I want to tell you how pissed off and upset I am. I'm going to try something new, so if you don't type in here, that'll be helpful. Don't gum up the fucking works. You know what needs to happen right now? We need another sound check. We got to have another mic check. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. This is at Gen X Talks. We, as of now, officially check our microphones with the sound of whiskey. If you can hear it, you tell me that the sound check is completed, or you can hear the whiskey. We got to try it. I'm not doing this because I want to drink. I'm doing this for you. This is a sound check. Oh, you want me to move the screen back for the sound check? All right. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I'm not denying you on that. Mic check. Let's make sure we can hear clearly. This is just doing our due diligence. This is professionalism. Mic check. Yeah, I could hear that. We're good. If I couldn't have heard it, we'd have had to drink it and start over. But I can hear it, so we can drink slowly and do it again later. Listen, I'm not doing this to be funny. I'm not doing this as a joke. I'm not doing this as a skit. This is important audio-visual training that I had since Madison Junior High in 1983 with my teacher, Mr. Cameron. Val Cameron was my audio-visual teacher. This is how he taught me to do a mic check. It was junior high. We had to go to each microphone on the stage at all times, and we had to pour whiskey into a glass. And if he could hear it in the booth, we were good. It wasn't until high school that we did this with Mr. Oberholzer at John H. Francis Polytechnic High School that we actually had to measure the sound. And he, in the booth, he would do his own glass. And if his whiskey glass matched my whiskey glass, then we knew the sound was perfect. And it took a while, but we did it. These are consummate professionals. I don't want any of you jabronis out there questioning the methods that trained professionals have been passing along to American children for half a century. Who are you to question what we're doing? This is how we did it. You sass me like that's a bunch of bullshit like that. A goddamn mic check. That's what we do around here. Mic check. George Cleveland, boy, it's getting deep. No, George is not getting deep. It's been deep since the beginning. This is a train that is going off the rails, and that's all there is left. George, thank you for showing up. Put your waders on, George. If that's where you're at, put your fucking waders on. All right. What were we doing? Oh, yeah, we were over here. Hold on, let's go back. We are back to where we were. Now, I had something I wanted to show you. It's a video. It's my first time trying to show a video, I think, on here, and I'm going to see if I can do it. So you're going to have to turn your speakers up. I'll turn my part up here so you can see what it is. Make sure it's up loud enough. And you guys got to turn your speakers up. But I was very upset today. I came downstairs, turned the corner, and I went towards the kitchen. And my millennial daughter, before I got to the kitchen, I heard this. As a father of many children, 32 to be exact, I picked up the pace. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here? These idiots had a camera set up doing something that I can only describe as one of the most idiotic fucking dumbass things I've ever seen. Gen Z kid and his sister, his number one millennial sister. I'm going to play the video. Turn your speakers up. There is something to it. I don't know how to describe it. I fucking screamed and yelled and I walked out. Here it is. Just it explains itself. Go. Okay, I don't know if you caught that or not. My millennial daughter spit her water out. You're supposed to get a mouthful of cold water, slap each other with tortillas until one of you spits the water out, which she did. All right, one more time, just so you don't think I'm fucking with you. I don't fucking get it. When the fuck do these kids come up with this stupid shit? This is literally one step back from eating fucking Tide Pods, and they did this. This is what I came downstairs. So I robbed the phone. I grabbed their phone and said, "You guys film this? Give me this shit right now. I need the whole world to know what a fucking idiot you guys both are. This is your tax dollars at work, America. This is the education system that we have provided our children. I've got a millennial daughter, which you kind of get where that's at, but Gen Z kid." This attached to the Generation X, this intellect so intertwined with us, and how easily he is swayed to do that shit. Yeah, Michael Ponzio, that's right. They got it from TikTok. I asked him, "Where the fuck are you getting this from?" "It's a new TikTok challenge. Are you out of your fucking mind?" Dirty Knobs says that's the millennial handshake, General. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna lose my shit. There's no fucking way I can put up with this shit much longer. This is the dumb shit they get now. As a parent, oh, he got one. Dirty Knobs with $2. Dirty Knobs, $2. Got to fuck her out of there. As a parent, you have seen so much fucked up shit from your kids. You have. We all have. But to actually catch one of them on tape, where you can show, there you go. Yeah, we did put a little music to it for you because they're fucking idiots. William Reed, I know. 420 approved. He says, "My wife been showing me the dumb shit all the time." Yeah, this bullshit that they do. I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding. I needed to show you guys what happened. I needed to show you guys that was the gig. Ace Diamond on his birthday, got to be hammered by now. High as a fucking kite, dropping $5. Ace Diamond birthday party time drink. Ace, you didn't let us know. Happy birthday, my man. But did Miss Liz make it out there? Is Gen X Talks represented in the crowd you're at tonight? There's like 35 or 40 people out there. Just tell me that she made it. Tell me that she's out there. Because she's not between the sheets with me. If Miss Liz was between the sheets with me, I'd fucking know. And I don't see her. Michael Roeder, member for 4 months, Legion of X. I made 3 months. Miracle. No shit. Michael Roeder still... That's his 3-month chip. That's his 3-month chip. It's a 4-month chip. Oh, my God. All right, I think we covered all that. I got Chris Yergers on there, so we're good. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will... Come on, let me find this here. We'll do the jar. We'll empty the jar. You guys have earned it. You guys fucking blew everybody out of there. Jar should be empty. We're back down to 0. There we go. All right. Yeah, happy birthday, Ace. Everybody do that. Liz was at the pre-party last night. Okay, so she's not out there tonight. I got you. I didn't know what the rules were, so I didn't bother Liz about it. She just said she was helping out, taking one for the team, went out there. She also went to VidCon, represented Gen X Talks at VidCon, the once-a-year big ceremony. She had her shirt on. She was out there smoozing everybody. Good stuff there. Got a bunch of good stories from her during the Gen X Talks VidCon debrief staff meeting. Yeah. It's one of the benefits of sitting in this chair. They do invite me to the staff meetings. 50-50, about half the time. But I do get to show up to the staff meetings. Just true story. Yeah. All right, where were we? God, I shouldn't drink anymore. I'm starting to get a little bit. I haven't eaten anything. As you know, they stole our food and no one's told me what's going on. I'm drinking right now. I should just go find them. Where are we at? Wow. Whoa. Somebody got banned? Hold on. My phone has beeped. Whoa, there's Melanie. I wasn't trying to see her tits again. Hold on a second here. Who says, "What's up, brother man? I guess I said something someone didn't like. I got banned. My buddies and all dig what you all have done. You don't know how much it meant for all of us during planting season. Makes cleaning horse stalls bearable. Be good, brother man." I don't know who did this. What the fuck is going on? We banned somebody who was... This is Ali. Oh, I got his real name. I don't want to say his real... God damn it. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this. That's fucked up. It leads me to another story. Okay, asked him his YouTube name. We'll see if that. And Gen X Mom is here. We got something else from Mrs. Four Watton. Gen X Mom. Gen X Mom is manning the PayPal account. That's what the link is for up on top. If you guys want to donate directly through PayPal, you can. That's what it's there for. The kid has some stuff. Gen X Mom has some stuff. Mike Perkins, $4.99 for Gen Z and the Tortilla Challenge. No, Mike. No, that money, that $4.99 is never going to see the light of day. No, you might as well take it back. No fucking way are we going to do that. I'm not going to go through that stuff, Mike. I'm not going to see any more of that shit in my house. Mike's dropping it in right now, $4.99. Let's see what happens with Mike's there. There's nobody in there. There's no subscribers. It's an empty bucket. All right. So, back to the lovely, the ever-present Mrs. Four. And she says, there's nothing in there. Oh, fireworks fund. Happy birthday, America. Thank you, Mrs. Four. That was very nice of you. That's the first time tonight that we've had a little contribution towards some firework fun for the kid. I did have, no, don't think he doesn't have firework money. He cashed in his aluminum cans today, put them all in the back of 8-bit, and drove them down. I want to say he probably had 7 or 8 trash bag full, so he's good. Yeah, it was good stuff there. $4.99, another one comes through. Who's that one? That one is Gary Vaughn, $4.99. My in-laws have fostered 100 plus. We appreciate them and you all. Gary, I will drink to that right now. Foster parenting gives you the best experiences in the world and the worst. It's not a lie. Anybody who's done it will quickly raise a glass with me. It is the most difficult and the most rewarding thing you will ever do. If you cannot take the emotional swings that go along with that, then don't sign up. Because it's not for the timid. It's much harder than I thought it would be. It was much more difficult. I had nights when I pounded the walls trying to figure shit out. I had nights where I cried myself to sleep because there was nothing more I could do for these children. I am telling you right now, Gary, your in-laws are saints among people, and I don't even know them, and I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Gary, I just met you tonight, Gary Vaughn. If I said your name before and I just remembered it right now, I do apologize. But, Gary, to your in-laws and to everybody out there who foster parents with their entire heart. All right. I'm going to read you what he wrote. He wrote back, Brian Shell, it's just me. I don't have a YouTube name. It's all good to say my name. I'm not sure what happened. Probably some blue-haired woman at YouTube isn't happy with me. Well, I will tell you what, Brian, if Allie or Liz banned you, they're both fired. I don't care which one did it. They're both fired. And I will go dig up your name. I know I've learned where to go look for that and all the blocked people, and I can pick up your name and I can unblock you. I will do that tomorrow morning. I promise you, my fine feathered friend, I will not leave you on the side of the road. Yeah. All right. Nate Webb's in. Brian Clellan says, cheers, sir. Nate Webb says, hi from Seattle. Ronald Warnick, top of the evening, General. Thank you very much, Ronald. Skylab, no chaser. So disappointed. Look, man, no chaser is a young man's game. I could drink. You guys ever see Animal House? Have you seen Animal House? Where James Belushi drinks the fifth of Jack, or maybe it was a handle. Okay, I wasn't quite at that level. I wasn't quite there. But I could drink it with no chaser and stare you straight in the face the whole time. I'm a little older now. Okay? I don't quite need a walker with tennis balls on the feet, but I do need some training wheels from time to time. Get over it. Amy Beth says, hey, General. Ashley Beth Crawford says, good evening, General. Thank you very much. Chris S., no ribbon. You came here. There's your reward. Okay, I don't know what that means. Scott Bardish says, hell of a zit. That isn't a zit, you fucking tard. You blue tard, libtard, accidental backwards, upside down, Scott Bartosh, inbred Jed, backwoods, milky lick, and rope sucking ding dong. That is what they call, it's over here. That is like that's a fucking, I don't know. It's a freckle. It's a wart. It's flat. It's not sticking out, but it's a blemish, and it adds character. You know, Scott, you'll understand that when you get older and you get some character lines, you get some character flaws. Right now, you're just an idiot. You're just a bald-faced, scrunchy-ass piece of shit fucking Scott Bartosh idiot. Now, I'm not saying that to chase you away. Don't leave and be a little crybaby about it. But you just talked about me having a zit on my face, and I don't. You fucking guessed and got it wrong. You called me out and you got it wrong. You couldn't even make fun of me in a correct context. You fucking idiot. Plus, I've been drinking, so you're fucked. Now, Scott Bartosh, if I never see your name again, then I know you were an insensitive, tree-hugging, safe space having blue tard that needed a little hug from their mom. If you still stick around, then the entire nation, the bottom of glass nation, knows you got some grit. And let it roll off your back. Fuck it. Who cares? Where are we going? All right. Paul McDonald's in here with bitch boobs. I don't even know what that means. Paul McDonald said bitch boobs. Now I've seen perky boobs. Recently I've seen some angry titties. I didn't know angry titties were a real thing, and I've seen them. Oh. That some things cannot be unseen. But I don't know what bitch boobs are. Am I just out of the loop? Do I just not know? Is that a common vernacular of our times? I don't know. All right. What am I missing here? SP General, I swear every time I see you, you look like you're getting more and more in shape. Have you been working out? Looking good. SP, that's right. I'm up to 5 push-ups a day, 1 pull-up, and I can walk all the way from my room at my desk to the donuts and back 3 times before lunch. On my own, no help, no walker. That's right. Who's your daddy? SP, checking me out. Sorry. I don't know. You guys got me all fucking off my track and drinking. I can't. Oh, do we get banned yet? Are we still on? Have we got banned yet? Because we're fucking close. Let me check Allie between the sheets. Wow, capital letters. I never banned Brian Shell. Okay. Micah Roder, $5. They're training for work at Taco Bell. Mrs. Fort Watton. Allie said, meet in the sheets. I'm Mrs. Four. You kind of get in the role of a madam, telling me to meet Allie between the sheets. I'm meeting her between the sheets right there. I'm looking right at her. She's between the sheets right now, naked as a jaybird. What do you mean you guys don't know what the term naked as a? You don't know what the term naked as a jaybird? That's even before Gen X. That's like 50s. Naked as a jay. All right, look. Go Google. Just go. Just fucking go. If you don't know what naked as a jaybird is, just go. Go fucking Google it. You know, when you figure it out, come back. If the adults are still here, we're not all passed out on the front lawn waiting for the sprinklers to wake us up, we'll talk to you. I don't got time for this shit. How do people not know? Do you know what naked? You did know what naked as a jaybird. They don't know. They're not even fucking close to knowing. Fuck it. I can't do it anymore. I don't know. Mrs. Fort Watton, Miss Liz is on her way. General's still on the road. Well, she got a ways to go. Hope she left early. Thank you for that. GX Patrick, those aren't training wheels. They're wheelie bars. That's my man. That's my man. GX Patrick right there. Not training wheels, wheelie bars. And if you got to stop again to go look up what wheelie bars are? Seriously? I have to wait for you. Oh, my fucking Christ. Why do you kids even show up to this? It's called Gen X Talks. If you don't know the vernacular, you're going to clog up the mechanism here, man. Just like when I was 5 years old and I tried to stop a tricycle with my big toe. You're just gumming up the works. Yeah. Another subscriber coming in, filling up that jar, and they stayed. Ooh. Nice that. Bounced around the rim and then right through. No, that was a true story. I did that. I was at my aunt's and uncle's house in Canoga Park. I was maybe I was 5. And when you're on a tricycle, I know you guys have never been on tricycles because when you're 4 years old, you've got video games. You don't do outside shit. But a tricycle was a really fucking fun thing to do, especially when you get older and you could stand on the back and do all tricks with it and shit. Yeah, that was me. And I was 5 and I was going really fast. And the pedals, there's no freewheeling, there's no chain. The pedals on it's because it's on the pedals are on the front wheel. There's no chain to the back wheel, so you just, as you pedal, you go. And I got going really fast, and I couldn't get my feet back on the pedals. The pedals were going a little bit too fast. Maybe it was downhill just a little bit, on the sidewalk, a little bit, and I couldn't get my feet. So, barefoot, 5 years old, I figured to stop the tricycle, I would put my foot in the wheel, in the spokes. 3 things happened. 1, I immediately flipped over and face planted into the sidewalk. That's 1. Number 2, I broke my right big toe. Yes, I did. And 3, I never fucking did that again. Now, I think you guys might have an idea on the point of the story, on the moral of the story, but you don't. I need you guys to look at it this way. Do you understand that a 5-year-old little boy, this guy, had the wherewithal, the mechanical reasoning to understand about a wheel with spokes moving and the forks that held it in place, that if you wedge something in there, it would stop the wheel from moving? Do you understand? Do you understand the lengths that my brain was already achieving at 5 years old? And the guts to execute that plan? Now, it didn't work out, as many of my plans often do. They don't work out. They do fail. Whoa, subscriber! He stayed in. No, fuck, he stayed in. But the pure, unbridled genius of a 5-year-old that could put all that together within 2 or 3 seconds to try to achieve a goal. My childhood would rival Sheldon Cooper. Rival Sheldon Cooper. Yeah, you're welcome, America. That's who's sitting here right now, the rival of Sheldon Cooper. Barry Dano dropped that in there. Who was before him? David Hemphill got a raise at work this week without even asking for it. Just want to celebrate the sharing of the wealth and the love. Let's keeping it real. Happy 4th. David Hemphill, thank you very much for doing that. We appreciate you, my man. Scott Bartosh, I was referring to Animal House. All right. I got you, my man. Just fucking around with you. Come on, man. We're good. Barry Dano, guess they would really get screwed up if you started talking traction bars or ladder bars. They couldn't handle that. If I went that far, Barry, they'd be like, the fuck? They'd have to watch 10 YouTube videos for traction bars or ladder bars. Can you imagine if I did leg pipes? Yeah, they sang about Beach Boys until the leg pipes roared. There's only one person in here, maybe 2 people in here that know what leg pipes are. 2. All right, hold on. Remember, Scott Bartosh, welcome. He's an extra. Scott Bartosh did not get offended by me ramping him down the fucking gutter and running over him with a skateboard. That motherfucker stood up, dusted himself off, and fucking joined. That's the fucking character of a man who needs to be part of the Bottom of the Glass Nation. My man Scott. He fucking got right back up and got after it. Unfazed. Unfucking phased. All right, leg pipes. Dirty Knob's laughing. You know who knows what leg pipes are? I'm going to guess Mrs. 4. No. I know you think back in her youth in the day that she was all about heel pops and headliners. No, not just that. Leg pipes, you undid leg pipes. That was and the Beach Boys sang about that until my leg pipes roared. That's a real thing. They weren't just fucking throwing shit out there. They were fucking part of it. That's a real thing, just so you know. Not everybody knows that, but I do. And some of you do, a couple of you. So, yeah, we're good. Moving on. We're coming up on 2 hours. You guys have me fucking hammered. Hammered to death. All right. Was there something else I was going to tell you? In the pictures thing, I got to go look. We got the phone on. The thing is fixed. Oh, I do have something to show you. All right. Listen. No, you got to fucking listen. Ace Diamond tip. He's trying to get rid of that guy. 8 time and tip, $5. There's a member right on top, Ace. You got rid of a subscriber. Ace time with $5. You guys are really doing well with those amounts tonight. You guys are well placed balls. I believe July 2nd will go down in history with Gen X Talks as the most well-placed balls of all time. Well done. Good job, guys. All right. Shot Blood 09 just stops me in the middle of my... Do I play video games? Well, I had something I was going to show everybody, Shot Blood 09. Do you play video? Yeah, I'll stop and talk to you about that. Yes. I used to play video games, quite a bit of video games, as a matter of fact. I don't play that much anymore. It started back when 1978, I believe it was, late in the year, and the Atari 2600 came out. And it came with the game Combat, which was a shitty game, but when you're playing it on your TV in your house, you really think you're something. And then it came out with Asteroids, and we realized Asteroids on the Atari 2600 sucked compared to the computer games you'd play in a Safeway when your mom is checking out with $300 worth of groceries. If you don't know what a Safeway is, you continue to go look. But I want to make sure, Shot Blood, we answer this question correctly and thoroughly. It's important. We care about what you're asking. We care about our responses on there. Micah Rotor dropped another $5. I'm going to have to use the same tone so I don't break characters. Super chat in there, trying to get rid of that member. Micah Rotor was not successful. So, do I play video games? Let's see, where are we at? 1978, about 1982, and Pac-Man came out. We had Pac-Man, Space Invaders. There's some good stuff in there, Missile Command. They really didn't play the same on the Atari 2600. It was all very 4-bit and blocky. But yes, I did play video games. I also remember when the Nintendo came out. Oh, the Nintendo Entertainment System. That was really something. Duck Hunt. You could shoot with your gun at the TV. You can't do that on new TVs right now. The refraction's not the same, but I was part of that generation too. Also, when Nintendo made an Atari add-on, you could play all your old Atari games on the Nintendo. No, that was ColecoVision, on the ColecoVision. Then they got sued by Atari. They had to get rid of their shit. It was a big mess. Wow. Who did that? Who fucking did that? Michael Ponzio, I never had so much fun on a YouTube channel before. Well, Michael, you just spent $10 and you fucking got that last... You took a member out. You took a bottom of the glass member and said, get the fuck out of here. I even lost my voice track. KJ Texas, got a bail. See y'all next time. KJ has been an interesting new follower of the program. His name's been popular around here. Seen it go by a few times. KJ, we'll catch you on the flip side. Video games. What else? Shot Blood, yeah. Shot Blood 09, still on that topic. Interrupted what we were saying earlier. Good stuff there. So then the Nintendo came out and ColecoVision. We moved on from there. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And I really had an affinity for the Sega Genesis. 16-bit blast processing. I was in hook, line, and sinker. I wasn't a Super Nintendo guy. I guarantee I was a Sega Genesis guy. And we got all into that. Now, there was a gap in there where some games came out and some stuff changed. But it wasn't really that good. A lot of systems came and went during that era. But I remember getting as a Christmas gift an Xbox in 2001, and it came with Halo. That was their flagship game. I didn't even open it for a couple months, but all of a sudden when I did, it was the most immersive game I've ever been in my entire life. It drew me in. I didn't want to sleep. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to take a piss. All I wanted to do was play fucking Halo. Am I getting through to you? Am I covering what you're saying? Shot Blood 09. You're asking a video game thing right in the middle of a fucking story. You're asking me. Barry Dano, fireworks went good tonight, except one almost went off in my face. Hope someone recorded that so I can see it. I don't much like to set them off. I got you. Back to Shot Blood 09. He asked me about video games. Uh-oh. This is important. Okay, you're calling in the middle of a broadcast. What do you want?
Turn your volume up. It's a little bit low. We can't hear you.
I'm talking low on purpose. All right, hang on.
The volume is down, and I'm not the only one that's saying it. So I'm just trying to help you out. I texted you. I put it between the sheets. You don't care about me tonight, so I'm calling.
Okay, listen, when I'm telling a story, I can't run between the sheets where you're laying there writing shit. I can't do it. I'm not even sure how you're even between the sheets writing.
I'm just trying to help you.
Okay.
Help me help you.
Help you, help me, help me, help you. Okay. The appropriate response would be thank you very much. Now get the fuck out of here. Okay. Jesus Christ, I tell you. Chicks, man. All right. So where were we? We were in the middle of this. We're still on, I'll talk it up. We're still on Shot Blood 09. interrupting what we were going to talk about because we got to talk about video games. Do I play video games? Let's skip right to the end. I still play video games, not very much, but now the kid has me playing video games on Twitch. We've done 2 live streams. Go to the website, genxtalks.com. You can check out when we play video games. You can play with us. We're doing live streaming. It's a new area. We're trying to get through to it. Shot Blood 09, does it answer your fucking question thoroughly enough? Also, I was the first person ever to play Asteroids 2, Asteroids Deluxe. Yeah, I ran into it in a supermarket in Prescott, Arizona, and I was one of the first people to ever play it because it was a test area. They didn't even put it in LA. No one knew what I was talking about when I came back to school. Me, this guy. Asteroids Deluxe, one of the first players. You're welcome, America. All right, what the fuck was I doing here? I had more stuff I was talking about. Oh yeah, I have an announcement. Just like when we did the, we have certain things for sale on the website. We move stuff around. Some stuff we get back and we do. The stemless wine glasses for women are gone. They said Gen X Mom. That didn't do very well. It took us 2 years to get rid of them. But we have a new stemless wine glass. It is for sale right now. I think I bought 50 of them from Benshot. They turned out beautiful. There's a picture of one right now. But that's all I'm ordering. So if you want one of the Gen X stemless wine glasses, if you want to put wine in it, go ahead. If you want to put some other weird shit that you guys do in it, go right ahead. You can do it. Who did that? Matthew Gould, $20. Matthew Gould turned my whole fucking screen orange. Volume drop, sir. We do. What do you know about a 1979 AMC Concorde? Bought it for $100 in 2007, and it ran for 3 years with a bad water pump. Then I had an on purpose with it on my birthday. Not an accident. I would tell you that if you still have that, I would come and buy it from you because I would carry on the tradition, my fine feathered friend. And Matthew Gould, that's a serious offer. Eric Leroy, $5.55, fives across the board, a bunch of nickels and dimes adding up. David Hemphill, if you're ever in the Quad Cities area, hit me up and we can play some classic video games at Analog Arcade Bar. Pac-Man Asteroids Punch-Out. That sounds fucking great, David. I want to find out where that is. So, not to distract from my fine feathered friends who've been donating the money and tripping up the jar, but the wine glass is on sale for a limited time. As soon as we're done, we're done. You know how we do things. I don't have the money to invest in a bunch of stuff. So if you want one of these or you want 2 of these, go get them right now. Gen X Mom put them up on the website a couple hours ago. So they're all still there. I think she said 25, but I'm pretty sure I ordered 50. So she probably just got the first ones in. But anyway, that is the stemless wine glass. I don't know if that's going to be super popular or not. I think it's elegant. I think women would like that. I don't know if you would like it or if a girl would like it. It's just a wine glass, a stemless. You know what I'm talking about, right? So there's the picture. If you want to go to the website, genxtalks.com, go to the shop. Allie, I'm sure, has done her job and already posted the link. Allie's really good about that when she's sober. If she posted the link, then we're all good. But you gotta you gotta go to the website. You gotta order it. Again, I don't have a lot of stuff in stock. I don't buy a bunch of stuff. Once they're gone, they're gone. That's it. We move on to the next item. We move on to the next thing. So there you can poke around and see what's there. Allie, could you please post the fucking link to the goddamn shop? Allie, thank you, Michael Rotter and Josh Maddox. She's thanking her potential dates in the world. She's not doing her job. Do you see what I'm dealing with, man? Oh, look, there it is. Magically, after I've only been talking about the glass for 20 goddamn minutes. Now, magically, when you tap her on the head, hello, Allie, hello, can you put the link up? Then she gets her head out of her ass and does the job. I don't know what I'm doing here. I seriously don't know what I'm fucking doing here. My phone's beeping. Let's make sure it's nothing important. Food still has not arrived. Turn your volume up. Pipes, we're good. Yeah. So, moving right along. Now, that was important. I waited to the appropriate time. I told Gen X Mom. She kept bugging me. Just tell him about the glass. Tell him about the glass. I put the glass up. Okay, we know you put the glass up. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. Now the glass is up and everybody's seen it. We're all happy. Um, did you guys want to know what happened to me today? No? All right. Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. The kid and I, this is a picture of our trailer. I got my old Chevy pickup there with some shit loaded in the back, and that trailer is loaded down. It had, can you believe a trailer? Now, there's some size comparison. You see that versus my truck? You see that versus the other cars in the neighborhood? You see how big that fucking trailer is? And it's loaded almost 4 feet high. I'm telling you, we do this once or twice a year from this house. We have so much garbage and so much shit and so much stuff we're trying to get rid of. We actually had to make a drive to the dump. We weigh in, we weigh out. That's how this fucking goes. I don't know. You know what most of it was this time? I needed to go thump Gen X mom on the goddamn head. Amazon boxes. Crushed, flattened Amazon boxes took up a quarter of that for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. That was my truck and trailer leaving this morning from my security camera outside. That was a ton of shit to take all the way outside of town to the dump and get rid of. And we did it, which is one of the worst fucking things today. All right. I'm going to do another little competition here. Got to say a little something, something. I'm going to give you 5 names in the hat for pulling these tickets for the Dodgers Lakers bowling thing in July. We're in July now. If you're in LA and you want to be a bowler, you want to be a spectator, or if you can't, you just want some Gen X merchandise, we'll throw it your way. We'll throw something your way. Could be a hat, could be a shirt, could be a fucking $2 sticker. We don't know yet. You don't know what you're getting, but you're going to have your name in the hat 5 times. If you can tell me what the next item is for, you have to answer in the chat. I need to see it in the chat. I need to see an answer in the chat. The answers go in the chat. If you haven't figured it out, the answer's in the chat. Ready for the picture? Tell me what it is, and I'll put your name. I'll put your name in the hat 5 times, but you got to be first. All right, you ready? Why the fuck are you guys still typing? You haven't even answered the question yet. All right, go. There it is. What was this used for? Oh, yes, I erased some of it. What was it used for? I'm looking in chat. Give me the right answer while I drink. Here we go. Hold on. Let's see. We have TV change source. Yeah, that's what it was for, but it wasn't really what I was looking for. RF switch is the exact name. TV splitter, switch box for gaming, guitars, cable, antenna, switch between game and TV. Yeah, and David Faulkner, Pink Floyd's new song, Hey General, Leave Allie Alone. The fuck are you talking about, Dave? We're in the middle of a game right here. All right, let me back up. I'm going to give it to, it was first with the Atari, but I think it was first, David Hempel, I think it was first with Pong. I think Pong had that before Atari, and Vectrex. A couple others did. Antenna, Clown Hater, wrong answer. Lionheart, Dabbit Ears, wrong, Lion. Cali Cat, IP from TV to video box. Yeah, sort of. But you know what? Curtis Witt, TV splitter. I'm going to give it to Gerald Martin. RF switch. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. I know Sparky TV change source. Yeah, but I was kind of looking for either the very technical name, which is RF switch, or video game switching, because there was you can't just say Atari. There was others. So I'm going to go ahead and give that to Gerald Martin. Allie, please write his name down 5 times in a row and don't get it wrong. All right. So there we go. Now you know what that was. Bum, 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 bum. All right, you guys want a funny one? You want a little lighthearted one? We always talk about meme of the day. Now, I've thrown some stuff out that was clever and funny and witty, but meme of the day is the thing that fucking just made me laugh. This one fucking made me laugh. Yup. Yeah, whoever captioned this was fucking brilliant. I laughed my ass off with this one. For those of you who don't know, that is Bruce Jenner on the left. That is O.J. Simpson on the right. That was fucking great. I loved every minute of that one. Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here. All right, you guys, I'll leave it up for a second. You steal that if you want to. I stole it from somebody else. I don't care. All right, last. Oh, goddamn camera's going off. Phone's going off. Nope, nothing important. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do another mic check. We're going to do one more mic check. Come on, we're just coming up on 2 hours. Matthew Gould had his in there. Another mic check. Does anybody else need a mic check? I need a mic check. And mic check, here we go. Everybody stand by, quiet on set. Mic check. Is that good for you guys? We're good? It's important to maintain the quality of a live stream. The audio and video must be concurrent completely through the program. I would hate to fail in my duties. All right, look, you guys, I'm going to go for right now. I appreciate everything you sent. I didn't check PayPal. I know she left me her phone. I don't know how to check it. This is not my phone. If you guys think I have a case like that, you fucking don't know me at all.
There are some on there.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to see them. This was Gen X Mom's deal. I'm not good at this. I can't fucking navigate a fucking shitty goddamn iPhone, Apple fucking piece of shit iPhone. I don't know how to do that. But GX Patrick, $2. I had to explain the last pick. That's a good one. Explain with an X. I'm going to start using that. GX Patrick, I'm stealing that. You got to explain that shit. Okay, well, if there's no direct donations through PayPal, then I don't need to list everything that went in there. Hold on, I'm getting told by Gen X Mom to shut my fucking yap and be patient and wait.
They're all purchased.
Patience is not my strong suit.
They're all purchased.
Okay, I got you. Patience is not my strong suit. Being hungry is not my strong suit. I'm fucking really hungry and I have no idea where my food is. And they won't let me drive around and find the motherfucker that stole the food. So, I'm looking at the super chat money. Okay, listen, you guys, I'm going to raise. We did our mic check. We did a sound check. We just did it. I'm going to have this last drink. I'm going to turn off the mic. I'll flip it over to the stream ending thing. We'll talk and chat a little bit, and then we're going to show up where? In the chat room, in Discord. That's where we all hang out afterwards. Everybody, the after party is in Discord. Now, right about now, Allie's supposed to be putting up the link to the Discord server, to the chat server. She's probably not, because she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing, and she is more drunk than the rest of us. I promise you. There we go. Sheets. Oh, shit. I am told by Allie to meet her between the sheets. What the fuck? Ace Diamond says, cheers, $5. Barry Dano, fireworks went good tonight except one. We talked about that. Mrs. Fort Watton, your volume is too low, and sheets. Now, I get that my volume was low. I was speaking low on purpose, Mrs. Fort, but how would you know that I needed to go to the sheets? That's the part that mystifies me. You're the bookkeeper, okay? How did you know that I'm supposed to be over? That's fucking weird. Matthew Gould, $2. Michael Roeder, Star Wars video game, 1980. That was a good one, too. And Eric Leroy for the 555, 5555. Sammy Hagar, I can't drive, 55. Shit, yeah. Barry Dana, my brother used to say, okay, Humpty Dumpty, do I need to egg slain? Do I need to egg slain you? I got you. Okay, listen, I got to go. I'm all fucked up. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the donations. Most of all, thank you for the conversation. It's July 2nd. We got a couple more rounds to go before July 4th. You're all going to be there. Everyone's got their own way of celebrating July 4th. But I will tell you right now, if you can't tell by the fucking background, I am a proud American. Absolutely. I'm proud of all of us for moving forward. I'm proud of all of us because we learn, we adapt, we shed away the bullshit, and we improve all the time. America is a country that's always improving. All the systemic shit that they talk about is fucking lies. We're a country that has had a dark past and a dark history. We've left it behind, and we're moving forward. We have the best military in the world. We have the best people in the world. We have the best businesses in the world. We're the best fucking country on earth. Oh, I know. We're number 5 in education. We're number 22 in this, and we're number 27 in that. I didn't say we're the number 1 country in all of your fucking shitty topics. From a Gen Xer who's just a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert, we don't have to be ranked number 1 in every fucking thing on the planet. I'm just letting you know we're the best. And that's what I'm celebrating on July 4th. To the bottom of the glass nation, I will drink one last drink and sign off. Thank you guys very much for showing up. Thank you very much for wasting time with this train wreck. I appreciate it very much. Oh, that one caught me off guard. And for all of you still watching, we'll catch all of you on the flip side.